Hello, this is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, alookinside.com, and I'm coming to you with the full moon in Scorpio free reading for the sign of Virgo. Hello, this is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside, and I'm coming to you with the full moon in Scorpio reading for the sign of Virgo. Hi, Virgo. So this is all occurring in your third house of communication, Virgo. The third house is communication. A lot of times it's little mundane things we do every day, day after day, like go to work, come home, go take out the trash, wash dishes, that type of thing. But for you, Virgo, with this being Scorpio and it being in the third house, I think it's going to really rule communications for you. It's emotions in the area of communication. So you might feel that you have more emotions, or you feel more emotional when it comes to communications over the next 2 weeks. And it could be little things too. It could be family members. You might be dealing with more Scorpio family members, such as aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, that type of thing. Yeah, and even in-laws is being highlighted because Taurus is in the 9th house, and the 9th house rules in-laws. So both of those issues are being highlighted. Now, normally I would have said there would be some travel because of the 9th house, 3rd house flip-flop there. But with things going on with COVID, I think what could be happening is that some Virgos are finding that their work, they're having to convert what they normally might have had to go travel to do, how to do that from, telecommunicate, like not being able to go to a meeting, say in New York or somewhere, but where they have to do it over, say, Zoom or StreamYard or something. It's a whole different vibe. And I think some Virgos are getting used to it. Some Virgos are pretty accustomed to this because they're really good at third house issues anyway. It's Mercury ruled, and Virgos are also ruled by Mercury. And so I think a lot of you guys are able to handle it. I think it just might get a little tedious, like boring. It's a lot of work. And it's one thing to have a lot of work and you get to go outside of your home and you get to travel and you get to move about and you get to meet new people and experience new things, which Virgos love to do. But it's another thing when everything is happening in the confines of, say, your living room or your bedroom or wherever your computer system is in your home. And so it's been a whole different world for many people. And I think Virgos in particular have been feeling whatever that is, that big change, that whatever that is, that makes people feel like, oh my gosh, if I have to do this one more time, if I have to send out one more report, if I have to answer one more call, if I've got to, do one more telemeeting or whatever it is. And I think it's just starting to get to some people. It could crescendo during this time. I mean, it's 2 weeks of that emphasis of the full moon in Scorpio in the 3rd house. So be careful of that. Be careful of, or at least cautious, be aware of it, that you could be a little emotional in that area of communication, of like short distance travel. You might find there's some snafus in getting from point A to point B. And this is especially true if you had to rely on public transportation to get from point A to point B. That's been a real issue for a lot of people. Also getting cars cleaned, and even things like getting gas. All of these things are all becoming issues during the time of COVID. So please be aware of this. Also, the third house is a house that rules community and neighborhoods in particular. And some Virgos may be dealing with neighbors, either neighbors or neighborhood issues that they normally might not have dealt with, because most people are centered more around their homes. So this is the information that I wanted to share with you, Virgo. Now, I wanted to mention the fact that I hinted that the ninth house is a house that deals with in-laws. But the ninth house, which is where Taurus is, which opposes that Scorpio full moon, and where the sun is, that house, which is also emphasized, deals with travel, and it deals with legal issues, and it deals with policing, and it deals with government, and it deals with big business contracts and things like that. It deals with education and higher education, like universities and colleges. It deals with all types of political issues. And I think we've seen a lot of political issues take precedence, but we're going to see a lot more of that, for at least for Virgo, as far as Virgo's concerned, over the next couple of weeks. A lot of important causes, a lot of philanthropy too. I see some Virgos doing a lot of philanthropy or being a part of causes, and even if it's like through your church or religion, or your some type of spiritual connection to it. Also, I think some Virgos may be dealing with a lot of spirituality now, dealing with the God principle, because, Taurus being in the ninth house. So a lot of you guys have been looking at the life and death issues, but really more like the God principle and the spiritual issues, getting close, finding your heart, finding your spiritual center, finding that place inside of your heart where it's like an inner knowing, because Virgos love to know. And I think a lot of Virgos are going, or at least able to reach that place now, more than they have been. There could be a little opposition with that Scorpio I talked about for the next 2 weeks, because that can make you a little emotional in the way you communicate and how other people communicate to you. Okay, so this has been my look at things. I would also caution some Virgos to be really cautious in traveling in cars, or if you have cars, to be cautious of, take care of your car and make sure you're, everything's up to date and all of that. All right. Okay. Well, much love, much light, many blessings to you, Virgo. And I invite you all to stop by astrologyalookinside.com, the website and blog, and order a personal reading. We have a quick order page, which is astrologyalookinside.com/order. And when you go to that page, there's a quick drop down of our top 5 or 6 readings, as well as a donate button, because I love donations. So feel free to send donations, but you can order on that page. And we also have our shop page. So you can go to astrologyalookinside.com/shop. That's astrologyalookinside.com/shop. And there's a variety of products and readings and things to choose from there. Also, there is a issue for some people to get on my calendar, because I'm pretty busy. And so what I recommend for some people, if you can get in to make sure you can schedule your own appointment, go through calendly.com. That's calendly.com/astrologyalookinside. Again, it's calendly.com/astrologyalookinside. Well, much love, much light, many blessings, and may you keep your temper and speak only pleasant, beautiful, thoughtful, caring things over the next 2 weeks, Virgo. Much love, Much light to you. Bye now.